Hi friends, this is lesson 14-6, problem solving. So we're going to be using our graphs and data to do some more problem solving. So here we have a picture graph. Now notice it is not filled in yet. I'm going to be filling that in. So I can use any symbol I want here to represent cars, buses, bikes, anything I want. So I'm gonna choose, I can make cars or I can make buses or I can make bikes, but you know what, that takes a long time and this isn't art, it's math. So I am just going to give myself a circle and then I'm going to fill in some information that I've just created so that we can look at this together. So I'm going to add in some circles here. Okay, so here's our data. What I wanted you to know about this is that when you are putting data on a picture graph, you can use any symbol you want. It can be a star, it can be a circle. You can draw whatever you like to go on it, okay? So I'm choosing to use circles. So now I need to look at this information and I need to write a problem for it. It could be any problem I want. All I have to do is use the information and come up with a problem. What kind of problem could I ask? Maybe I could ask, what is the total number of vehicles? Maybe I could ask, what is the difference between two of the vehicles? But here's my question. How many bikes and cars are there in all? Could I ask that question? Do I have enough information to ask that question? I do, because I know how many bikes, I know how many cars. So that is a question I could ask. But remember, I could have asked anything. All I had to do was look at the information on the picture graph and come up with any question I wanted to. But this is the one I chose. So let's solve it. So how many bikes and cars are there in all? So cars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what does in all tell us to do? Hopefully you're thinking add. Bikes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 5, some mental math. 9. Good job. Okay, let's take a look at another one. What kind of graph is this? Hopefully you are thinking a bar graph. If you were, you are correct. This is a bar graph about toys. So you can see I have Legos, footballs, jump rope, and all I have to do is go to the end of that bar graph, follow it down, and then I will know how many of each of those toys there are. So this says write 2 different problems and equations. So I'm going to draw myself a line right down the middle because I know I need to write 2 different ones. Again, I can make up any problem I like. I just have to use the information given to me on this bar graph. So I'm going to ask, how many toys are there in all? Can I ask that question? Do I have enough information to answer that? I do. So let's figure it out. Legos, go to the end, follow it down. 1. Remember, in all tells me to add. Footballs goes to the very end. 5. Jump rope. 3. 1 plus 5 plus 3. Well, I know 1 plus 5 is 6 and 3 more is 9. So there is my problem. Here is my equation. Now I have to think of a different one. What else could I ask? I'm going to ask, how many more footballs are there than jump rope? Does anyone remember what how many more tells you to do? Hopefully you're thinking about subtraction, because that's what how many more tells us to do. So I'm asking how many more footballs are there than jump rope? So footballs, 5. Remember, how many more subtract? And jump ropes, 3. What is 5 minus 3? It is 2. So in the next lesson, you are going to be using information to write your own problems and equations.